when my mother sat heavy before me, 12 years old, and she told me, "I'm gonna kill myself tonight." I broke contact with her eyes, looked down at my clenched hands, said, "Please don't." Recoiled like a snail trodden on in the moments before you know if it survived the impact, when you wait for it to emerge from the debris of its own framework. When my sister, like that snail from the impact of my mother, curled into a ball, reeling, wailing endlessly, a siren of misery. When I clutched her, my hands covered in her muck as she pussed, tears and snot. I told her I learnt to block it off. When the bomb drops, when she says, "I want to die," the doors of my mind lock. When the bomb drops, when she says, "I want to die," the bolts on the door of my mind lock. The air raid silenced, now high-ringing, my eardrums burst by her explosion, the passage between her and my mind blown open. My mother taught me that her depression was my project. That if I was better, so would she be. That if I was good, so would she be. I learnt to be what other people needed from me. Asking always, am I good enough for them? Never are they good enough for me. There's this girl, and I think I could love her. And when she tells me she wants to die, I don't expect how much she would trigger me. I spend every distracted moment since they're thinking I go into the bathroom and find her. Someone else goes into the bathroom and find her. She walks in, she's saying she's going to put on lipstick. I go into the bathroom and find her. She spends 15 minutes. Someone asks where she is. She spends 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I realise in a moment. Someone asks where she is. I realise in a moment. I run into the bathroom, tripping my chair over. I run into the bathroom, slipping over puddles of blood. I run out. I re-emerge, screaming she's cut her wrist. I re-emerge screaming she's cut her wrist. I re-emerge screaming she's bleeding out. Is anyone a medic? Is anyone a medic? Is anyone a medic? We run back in, tripping, falling over puddles of blood. We lift her onto the curb outside. We lift her onto the curb outside. There's more blood on this curb than I knew was in her body. We lift her onto the bathroom. There's more blood on this floor than I knew was in her body. She lies there dying, turning grey. There's so much blood on this floor. It's like the blood that was there was keeping her inflated. And I never quite make it to the hospital. Never know if she survives. Maybe it's my brain's way of asking me if I am good enough to save her this time. Maybe finally if someone fills with life the dying ghost in my mind, I will save her. I will be better, and so will she be. I will be good, and so will she be. I will look up from my clenched hands, say, "No, you won't." Look into my mother's eyes, reach into her black pit, and I will pull her out of her own mind. There's this girl, and I think I could love her, but I don't know if I can love her with this mind.